Hey, I'm Jonathan with Acoustic Sounds in Salina, Kansas, and today we're going to be going over the new releases for August 2nd, 2024. Earlier this week, we put out a video going over a brand new collection we got in the Vinyl Vault from Massachusetts. In the video, I talk about all of the various labels that are in this collection, a lot of sealed classic records, CBS Master Sound, CBS Half Speeds, a lot of Japanese pressings, and a lot of other titles in there, most of them sealed. So if you would like to check that out, a link to that video will be in the description below, as well as a link to the collection on our website. In the warehouse this week at Acoustic Sounds, we did find something that has been out of stock for quite some time. The Creedence Clearwater Revival Absolute Originals SACD box set. And there are 7 SACDs in this box set, mastered by Kevin Gray and Steve Hoffman. And there is a limited quantity of these available. Back in stock from the Concord Craft OJC series, the Miles Davis Quintet, working with the Miles Davis Quintet. And this is mastered by Kevin Gray from the original analog master tape and pressed at RTI, packaged in a stout and tip-on jacket with an obi. Back in stock from the Analog Productions Pablo Series, the Alternate Blues, featuring Clark Terry, Freddie Hubbard, Dizzy Gillespie, plus Oscar Peterson, Ray Brown, Joe Pass, and Bobby Durham. And this was mastered by Doug Sachs from the original analog master tape. Last week we did begin shipping the next 2 titles from this series, Bassy Jam and Dizzy Gillespie's Big 4, and both of these were also mastered by Doug Sachs from the original analog master tape. And then the next 2 titles from this series will be shipping August 23rd, and those are Sarah Vaughan, How Long Has This Been Going On, and Ella Fitzgerald and Joe Pass. Fitzgerald and Pass again. And this is mastered by Doug Sachs from the original analog master tape. And all of the titles in this Pablo series are pressed at Quality Record Pressings on 180 gram vinyl. New from the Verve Acoustic Sound series, Diana Krall, The Look of Love, and this is a 2LP, and this was pressed at Quality Record Pressings. I'm also really happy to announce the first single from my band House of Artifacts, Fire on the Mountain, is releasing today. And not only is it releasing as a limited edition 7-inch single, it is also available everywhere you stream music, and we will include a link to that in the description below in case you would just like to check it out. But this 7-inch single was mastered by Matthew Luthans at the Mastering Lab, and we pressed 500 of these at Gotta Groove in Ohio, and they are all limited numbered editions that come with a linoleum block print, a digital download, and a lyric sheet. New from Mobile Fidelity this week, Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water, and this is sourced from the original analog master tape, transferred to DSD 256 to analog console to lathe, and this is pressed on Mofi Super Vinyl and is a limited numbered edition of 4,000. New from the Blue Note Tone Poet series, Medina by Bobby Hutcherson, and this was mastered by Kevin Gray from the original analog master tape and pressed on 180 gram vinyl at RTI. Coming September 13th from the Bluesville Acoustic Sound series are Albert King, Livewire, and Lightning Hopkins with Sonny Terry, Last Night Blues, and both of these titles are mastered by Matthew Luthans from the original analog master tape at the Mastering Lab at Blue Heaven Studios, and will be pressed at Quality Record Pressings on 180 gram vinyl. Next week, August 9th, the next 3 titles from the Analog Productions Atlantic 75 series will be shipping, and those titles are Foreigner 4, Willie Nelson, Shotgun Willie, and Stone Temple Pilots, Purple. And all 3 of these titles are mastered by Ryan K. Smith at Sterling from the original analog master tape and will be pressed as 2LP 45 RPM sets at Quality Record Pressings. Coming September 13th from Legacy, the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Electric Lady Studios, a Jimi Hendrix Vision, and this is a limited edition 5LP box set plated and pressed at QRP on 150 gram vinyl, and it includes a Blu-ray disc and a booklet. Then coming the 20th of September from the Blue Note Classic Vinyl series, Judah Hip at the Hickory House Volume 1, and Gene Harris and the 3 Sounds live at the IT Club. We have 4 new titles from Rhino's Now Playing series, The Velvet Underground, Captain Beefheart, Iggy and the Stooges, and Love, and all of these are limited editions pressed on colored vinyl. From Def Jam, we have two limited edition titles from Rihanna, Good Girl Gone Bad on clear vinyl, and Unapologetic on Fruit Punch vinyl. From Concord Craft Recordings, various artists, the Newport Folk Festival 1963, The Evening Concerts, Volume 2. From Elektra, Ween, Chocolate and Cheese, 30th Anniversary Deluxe Edition, and this album is cut from the original master tape by Bernie Grundman. From Inside Out, 2 remastered titles from Steve Hackett, Bay of Kings, and Momentum. From Lakeshore Records, various artists, Whiplash. From Legacy, Vertical Horizon, Everything You Want, a 25th Anniversary Limited Edition on colored vinyl. And Quiet Riot, Metal Health. From Music on Vinyl, King's X, self-titled, a limited edition of 1,000 numbered copies on gold vinyl. Bill Evans, The Brilliant. A 12-inch single of Curtis Mayfield's Move On Up, and this is a limited edition of 1,000 numbered copies on yellow vinyl. And Tad, Inhaler, a limited edition of 1,000 numbered copies on magenta colored vinyl. From Alligator, James Cotton, Junior Wells, Carrie Bell, and Billy Branch, Harp Attack. And Hound Dog Taylor, Beware the Dog. From BMG, Lost Lonely Boys, Resurrection. From Omnivore, Steve Young, Honky Tonk Man. And from Warner Brothers, Orville Peck, Stampede, and this is a limited edition on bone-colored vinyl. And now it's time for an employee pick, and this week's pick comes from Mike over at the Warehouse, and Mike picked Saturday Night Wrist by the Deftones. This album was probably the soundtrack to every summer night I've ever had. It has a unique atmosphere, a quiet intensity, and you can't go wrong with Chino's ethereal vocals. This one never fails to give me goosebumps. Thank you, Mike. Well, that wraps up the new releases here at Acoustic Sounds for August 2nd, 2024. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel and the email newsletter in the footer of our website, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. And everything you saw here in the video today will be available through links in the description below. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe for more audiophile content.